The state of biology education. Professionally, the years as educator exposed me to the precipitous decline of biology in the school years. Biology is only for those interested in medicine as career. For the vast majority of students, biology has joined the social science club, a subject to be tolerated till the compulsory secondary years, and then banished from life and work forever. Ironically, the ill effects of biology resistance to see, impossible to handle teenage hormonal hurricane, sex education conundrum, mental health and bullying epidemic, ecological disconnect, and more we all know. And post-COVID, I had committed myself to rewrite the story of biology for all parents and children, to bring joy and pride in success in biology. Besides, biology is a very special domain of knowledge for several interesting reasons. The first interesting aspect of biology is that there is no Nobel Prize for work in biology. To start with, there is no Nobel Prize in biology. It is in physiology or medicine. In the later 19th century, when the Nobel Prizes were conceived, biology was in infancy. Biology came an incredibly long way in just a century. Today, it literally occupies the center stage in sciences and technological evolution. It is a domain of knowledge where we assert that there are universal laws that govern life processes or even cell biology. Biology is to witness most research and innovations in the next decades. Second, the Nobel Prize for Medicine 2023 has been awarded to laureates who contributed to the unprecedented rate of vaccine development during one of the greatest threats to human health in modern times. Biology saved humankind from potentially irreparable multidimensional loss. Biology is still a poor cousin of physics and chemistry in terms of even making research and applications. For instance, the seminal research results on how mRNA interacts with our immune system were published in 2005. That was 15 years before the COVID-19 pandemic, but still far from being fully appreciated in biology till the panic buzzer on COVID-19 vaccine started to hurt our ears. Pertinently, what is especially true for biology is that there is limited correlation between best of computer simulated results and real scientific advancement in deploying biology that works on the ground, always. Decades we have been able to simulate molecule by molecule a good part of a cell and know how cells work. But it does not seem to work in actually explaining cell behavior with all confidence. In a way, applications of biology by human imagination and vision of what we want biology to help us secure. Indeed, biology may be the best profession for the brightest of us. The future of biology is very interesting. It will be getting similar to physics. The knowledge that is biology will be mathematized way beyond the mathematization of physics. For example, what Einstein did was mathematics. Physics is the most mathematized science, and it is entirely mathematically expressed. In this process, expect biology-powered mathematical renaissance innovations and newer mathematics too, the way physics discovered and formalized expansion of mathematics. Biology will also usher in newer developments in physics and chemistry. After all, historically, appreciation of human physiology had interesting questions for physics. Justus von Liebig's description of the animals as walking stoves showed how chemistry was connected. At another plane, the future of artificial intelligence is to be powered by biological, that is, multifaceted human issues and its resolutions, and less due to the constraints and promises of mathematics. Yet, for the record, many biological laws may be waiting for the discovery of newer mathematics. We have the evidenced knowledge, but we lack mathematical tools to capture them. The connectedness and absolute certainty, or order of nature, is expressible in the language of mathematics alone, not the natural languages. Biology may be the biggest source of newer physics, chemistry, and mathematics. For example, non-equilibrium thermodynamics is an emergent theory in biophysics in which the fundamental equilibrium achievement is missing. The deviations are due to microscopic or mesoscopic properties of matter. Biology is a very domain of knowledge for another reason too. It is increasingly giving us more scientific insights into all other domains of knowledge. Biology is also the next frontier and partner domain for social sciences too. Philosophy, law, public administration, sociology, psychology, criminology, political science, history, human geography, economics, anthropology, and all else, and all the arts. A new direction and thrust is imminent in these human spheres, one that will accelerate towards an alternative future where humanity, societies, true democracy, communities, and families committedly engage in win-win thoughts and actions. For instance, breakthroughs in overturning delinquency and crime, poor educational attainment, stratification are majorly at the interface of biology and social sciences. Biology also holds a central place in climate mitigation and repair. And this places biology as a special domain of knowledge in these times and ahead. And ecology continue to mount, because the solution is primarily social at the level of societies and communities. The living beings, humans to be specific, are the only active agents of change in ecology, and any reversal of change cannot bypass mass social action. Current mitigation solutions have put new capital and governments to the center of it all. Its biological intensity and social inventiveness is grossly short. Biology is the science of plants, the only real producer on Earth. What can be more important than biology? Plants are truly the most miraculous objects on Earth. They create energy out of thin air almost. And they are also the place beyond oceans where animals thrive. There is no getting away from the photosynthetic process. We can never do better than capturing and exploiting that process. And yet, the most educated of us think little of plants and the animal life dependent on it. The world of plants and microorganisms make biology the science to look up to for God's secrets. Biology and mathematics complete the God's language and imagination. Biology is also the primary science for over what goes on in 70% of the Earth's surface. Marine ecology is one frontier that is intensely organic and life-centered. Biology will always be the most critical science in this ecology. To be real, it is way more practical and important than the exploration. It may be a stretch, but we may not know much more about marine ecology compared to space, though it is an integral part of humankind. It is also the most unexplored, and may well be the source of new horizons in science and technology. For instance, the oceans offer For instance, the oceans offer enormous and sustainable potential for renewable energy technologies such as offshore wind farms, tidal, or wave energy. It may surprise many that biology has something to do with the place of religion in societies as well as the lives of individuals. There is a body of empirical evidence that suggests a kind of biological base. Of course, this is the contrast to the false agency or cognitive creation theories of religion. The spiritual dimension of our lives may be fundamentally and inherently intertwined with our biological makeup, the known and the large, to be discovered. It could be derived from the widespread human propensity to follow elaborate rituals and practices to be doing what we can. Obviously, these thoughts on spirituality and biology are not mine and represent the best of research agendas of those in the lead. All said, the point being made here is how biology, through cognitive or affective, may have a role to play in our being believers. Last but not the least, biology is the science of learning and living. The habits of body and the routines of the mind may actually be the most impactful aspect of human. Ironically, our biology is both the limit, the cage within which we grow, but the same cage is why we grow, unique and such powerful. As also the way we continuously create and master private knowledge and skills and make it all show. There is endless expanse and personalization. Biology informs us of the most joyous feel of self-worth and role modeling. Indeed, the role of biological knowledge in most effectively managing the two social infrastructures, education and health, cannot be overemphasized. Last but not the least, biology is at the center of organically more and better in our lives. By organic, I mean without using minerals and fuels. For example, tracking and affecting generational microevolution in bacteria, flies, etc. could be a massive improvement in our quality of life without spending resources. Above all, much like space, there is a few billion years of evolutionary knowledge that is waiting to be explored. The value of this knowledge is unfathomable, order of magnitude more potent than generative artificial intelligence. It may well be the pinnacle of achievement by the humankind. We need a renovation of the story of science, and hopefully it successfully places observation, experience, and reasoning at the heart of learning science. I hope the family college rekindles interest in biology at the end of grade 12th. We are living the most sci-tech times, and the best course is to study all the sciences and mathematics by default to prep for life and career. Thank you.